Case is Art and Helen are legally transferring land back to the Ponca Nation. And this has happened clearly across our nation when families are doing the right thing and honoring the land that was originally in the hands of our Native brothers and sisters. We're not sure it's ever been done for cultural significance of the Ponca Trail of Tears, as well as obviously as a legal strategy for us around Keystone XL. So we think we're breaking literally new ground here. And I wanted to just acknowledge the pen that we'll be using is from the embassy, the American embassy in Taiwan that I just got back from. They're also fighting every single day for their sovereignty from China. And I thought it was appropriate that we use a pen symbolizing sovereignty from around the world.
Oh my God. Look how power. I speak a little louder because I'm deaf. A lot of good words were said today and I heard half of them. But what I'm grateful for is my wife and I got to come up here and be a part of what's taking place here today. Doing something right, even if it turns out wrong, is better than doing nothing at all. And as Casey illustrated earlier, everybody that's here, you are part of the win. You're going to carry the words that are taking place today. Carry it out there where you go. We need more people to hear what's happening today. I will keep this short. It's an honor for me to be here amongst all of you. Thank you for everybody, the prayers. Thank you for inviting us into your homeland. We're not used to that. We've always had to adapt to other people's ways. Now, we're all adapting together. Unity's taking place here. It's time to get colorblind. As it was also stated, two-legged, four-legged, grows wings, grows roots, grows fins. We're all connected and we all rely on this. I brought this here because every time I come to something like this, in a good way, it takes me back to 1971. A movie came out, Soylent Green. We are becoming, and they are making that become true. Just like this, all the supporters in there, like the delegates that received contributory money to support this pipeline, they're doing this for selfish reasons. One day, the corporate America, this is going to cost you $1,000. And by the time it gets to $1,000, it's too late for people like you and me. We don't have time to waste for that to happen. Those that are behind us and those not born yet rely on what's taking place today. So I applaud all of you for being here on this day. And I'm glad we get to be a part of it. So with that, on behalf of the people that couldn't be here and the people that I have at home, I will tell them what's going on, what's taking place here. They can carry that message on. So, with that, Thanks for allowing me to be here. Thank you for allowing me to be first. It's only because I'm the oldest. Thanks for the respect.
Thank you for all being here for this historic occasion. This has been many years in the making. And I remember Mikasi talking about such an action several years ago. When we sat in that teepee at the Ponca Trail of Tears camp up now where the medicine wheel is. We would sit there and we would talk about things. We talked about bringing the corn back to its homeland. We talked about the homeland being taken away from the people. We talked about growing that corn again and making all the relatives healthy. We talked about it would be great to have some of the homeland back again. And so today, it's an honor for Helen and I to make this happen and to give a small piece of what was theirs and so terribly taken away, such a tragedy in our American history, and then to have to be driven away from this land that was taken away from them. So this is just a small gesture of trying to, it can never make what went wrong right, but it can show how we feel about this and how we are honored to give this small piece of land back to the people that I know they say it never belonged to them, but yet they were the stewards of this land. They took care of it. They knew how to take care of it. They knew how to make the buffalo, to allow the buffalo to roam, how to allow food to be grown here, and how to allow it to take care of their people. And we hope again that we can grow more seed that once again can be given to the people. And Larry was just talking about they have some land that next year they want to plant what we harvest this year on that land near Niobrara. And so, you know, this is happening. It's happening, and we're so thankful. We're honored and humbled to be a part of this, and just to know that some good things are going to happen. We're going to stop this pipeline. If you don't know it, you are actually standing right over where they want to dig that trench. It's right here, folks. It's right here. And we know it's never going to happen. We're going to stop them. We're going to kill that black snake once and for all. And thank you.
God is good. Wakanda forever. This day the sun rose and gave us the opportunity to make this day as God would have us make it. This day our Mother the Earth sustained us and gave us reason to live. This day the wind is blessing us. The spirits are moving on it and allowing us to become one in spirit. This day the course of the black snake has changed. There was a time that I was coming down this way from from Standing Rock, and I was cutting across that diagonal road, Highway 2. And I saw this large black snake in my thoughts, my understanding. And it was cut in half. And I knew at that moment that the battle was already won. We were ready to go through the steps to finish this process. And that's what we're doing today, my relatives. Yes. My deepest, sincerest prayers to the ancestors of my people. My children back here, they're all named for those who walked this very trail you're standing on. And when we call their names, we're calling those spirits. They're here with us this day. I thank the sacred ones that have guided us. I thank the coin that's back. I guess I'm kind of all my relations. We've gone up. I thank you on behalf of the Ponca Nation, not of Oklahoma, not of Nebraska, but Ponca.
You know, 141 years ago, a month removed, the Ponca Nation was forced through this area to the south by the federal government, moved from our homelands, the only place our people knew, where our people were buried here. It was one of our chiefs at that time, Chief Standing Bear, that brought several people back, honoring a promise to his son to be buried in the homeland. And my relative here brought up the Fort Laramie Treaty 1868 that included our land on a treaty that we signed that the federal government broke, made us trespassers in our own land. And when Standing Bear and those followers with him were allowed to stay, they had to go onto an island in the middle of the Niobrara River that nobody claimed. And they had to sneak back into our homeland that didn't belong to us anymore to plant this very corn. Did it illegally, and they fought until they got rights to our land back again. 54 years ago, the federal government terminated the Ponca tribe in Nebraska once again, made us no more. And here we are, 27 years after our reinstatement, still fighting. So when we talk about these issues on eminent domain, the Ponca tribe is painfully aware of what can happen.
Yes.
How the federal government can make up its mind to erase a nation, to erase a people. Tell my ancestors their Poncas no more. My father, standing behind me, was born Ponca, and in his lifetime he was told he wasn't Ponca anymore. But here we are, these seeds of resistance, here with our friends, our relatives, on this day to be here as part of this historic piece. For Art and Helen and their family to be willing to do this says a lot of them, and all of those that stand here over the years with them to fight and continue to fight. Art talked about a land up north. Ponca tribe is in the process of closing on 1,800 acres of our historic land. That includes the burial grounds of our Chief Standing Bear, his last allotment, and many other of our last allotments that were there. And one day we'll plant Ponca corn there. But even as significant as that is, this means a lot to be able to sit here as partners, to come together out of the goodness of your heart and undo what the federal government did. The federal government separated our Ponca people into two different governments. But Art and his family, Bold, Nebraska, Jane, all those that are here today and made this possible have brought our nations back together to unite us with this land. And so on behalf of the Ponca Nation, I say, Gatega Wiblohong, and we want to honor you in some small way. We got a blanket for you. We wanted to honor you with that. Jane.
Usually I'm not at a loss for words. I find it hard to express myself in words. Dreams of a young man to come home. All my life, I dreamed for my people to be able to come home. My entire life, I've watched my people suffer in Oklahoma. I've watched as a refinery and other environmental stressors have taken the lives of my relatives. Some years at a rate of 1 death per week in a small community of about 800 people. To be burying a person every week, it's scary. I have 9 children and 15 grandchildren. just buried a granddaughter. My dad is a cancer survivor. My Neligh Carter camp, cancer took his life. Every family in my tribe has suffered from some type of illness that's been brought on by our environment. From our forced removal to Oklahoma, malaria, whooping cough, smallpox, to the cancers of today. So throughout my lifetime, I've dreamed of bringing my people home, of us having a place to be able to come home and breathe this clean air that I smell today. To have this wind blow in our faces and it not smell stink the way it does at home from the refinery. To be able to drink the water from the aquifer, because our aquifer is contaminated where I live. You're all blessed. You're all blessed with what you have. In my lifetime, I didn't know that I would see a day like this come. My friend, Art, his wife, Helen. Art and I have had a lot of long conversations throughout our travels together over the past 5 years. We got to spend time with each other and know each other's families, know each other's children and grandchildren, to know each other's heart. And I know that what he's doing is from his heart, from my heart. I just want to say I love you, my friend. I'm going to sing a song here to honor this day. Not to honor these people, but to honor this day. That we could all be together in unity, in strength, in power. One family, as one people. That song, it says to the Creator, it's a beautiful path or a beautiful road that you give this warrior to travel. That's how I feel today, that I got to see this take place in my lifetime. that my grandson is here with me today. My daughters and my sons got to see this happen. They're going to remember this. They're going to carry this throughout our oral history, what took place here today. And I hope that this is just a beginning, a new beginning for our people to come together in unity. That's how we're going to defeat whatever comes before them.